So I need to ask, do you have the right security clearance? Because in today's video, top secret style tools that every man needs to have in his closet. First up on my list, edge dressing. So you don't know what edge dressing is? Okay, you spend a lot of time shining, cleaning up your boots, but the side of the boots right here on the sole, it still looks bad. It just got discoloration, happens over time. You apply some edge dressing, all of a sudden, it looks like new. That is the power of edge dressing. Next up, let's talk about sole protectors. So the way that I walk with my dress shoes, when I put miles on, I start to basically tear on the edge of the sole. This could have been stopped. This could have been prevented if I would have used a very inexpensive sole protector. Basically, they're going to tack right in and they add a layer of protection so that you don't have this happen to your expensive shoes and then you've got to get them resoled and rebuilt. Next up, let's talk about sole grips. I love a leather sole, but I love the traction that I get with a rubber sole. However, I have a lot of leather shoes, and when we get inclement weather here, I am going to slip and fall unless you use something like a sole grip. And that basically goes right here on the base of the shoe and gives you more traction. But it may not be enough for some of you guys. So know that actually you could take a rubber sole and attach it to a leather sole using a cement added, basically adhesive that's made specifically for that. And that could work and get you through a winter. Next up, we've got the button extender, and that's for that dress shirt that you haven't worn for a while. When you go to button that top button to wear a necktie and you realize this thing has shrank in the collar. No, you probably gained a little bit of weight, but in any case, you need half an inch. A button extender is going to give you that extra half inch so you can button it and wear that necktie. Next, we've got the emergency sewing kit. So my hack here, every time I check into a hotel, I ask for the emergency sewing kit. They've got ones that they're just going to give you. You get to take it with you. And what's nice here, you've got needles, you've got thread, you've got buttons, everything you need to do an emergency sewing operation. Colored shoelaces. It's a fun and easy way to add life into an old pair of shoes. Next up, let's talk about a nice electronic razor that's compatible with wet shaving. So much better than dry shaving. So guys, if you've got an electric razor and it has that capability, give it a shot. Next up, let's talk about neutral polish. This is going to have no dye in it. It can be used on any color of shoe. So this is great when you're traveling and you've got black, maybe you've got oxblood together, or maybe you like the light brown with the black. You actually only have to take one polish with you to get the job done. So the next secret weapon is staying stylish, gentlemen, the shirt stay. I've talked about this before. This company right here, kk&jay, the paid sponsor of today's video, I have worked with them for a long time because they make an amazing tool. Not only does it keep your socks up, but it keeps your shirt tucked in all day. It doesn't matter what in fact, you want to see an example? Check this out. I could jump up and do a set of pull-ups. Yeah, I know, I probably could have knocked out 100. This is why I love kk&jay. Whatever you're doing in the office, doesn't matter. Your shirt's gonna stay tucked in. It's gonna stay looking good. Guys, military and law enforcement have been using shirt stays for years to maintain a professional appearance while they've got to move around. So if you're moving around the office and your shirt is coming untucked and you're tucking in multiple times a day, this is going to solve your problems. Free shipping, free returns, handmade in the United States, and a satisfaction guarantee. Guys, I'm linking to kk&jay down in the description of this video with the best deal you're going to find out there. Use it or lose it, guys. I absolutely love this company. I know the founders, and I love what they stand for, helping you dress better and be more confident. Next up, let's talk about sleeve garters. A little bit old-fashioned, but they can be useful actually to roll up your sleeves, and if your sleeves are too long, they can help get rid of some of the excess material. The next top secret tool for a well-dressed man, the right hanger for the right job. So a suit hanger, it's going to have a bar going across for your trousers, and the width right here is going to be perfect for your shoulders. You do not want to go with a thin shirt hanger. Why? Because that's going to deform the shoulders on a suit, and there's no bar to hang your trousers. This right here, it's a jacket hanger. It's made out of plastic, which is fine. But notice it's got that right here. This is great for a leather jacket, not so much for a suit. It doesn't have the bar. The next top secret tool, a steam-resistant shower mirror. What's nice about this is if you're in a hurry, you've got to shave in the shower, you're not going to miss any spots, and you're less likely to cut yourself. So the next top secret tool, a good iron. Now this iron right here is pretty good, but this iron is amazing. How can I tell the difference? It's all about the base plate. So if you look at the base plate here, you're going to see a lot more holes than you're going to see here. This is all about the steam function and the quality. Now a good iron is sometimes going to cost 3 times more than an average iron. But if it's something that you take care of your clothing, you want to make the investment. The next top secret tool of stylish men, they invest in nice little cases that protect their other tools. So this protective case right here protects a disposable razor. Doesn't seem like much, but a disposable razor, if the blades are bent, this can really jack up your face. And it's not just razors. Whenever you go to buy something, make sure it comes with a nice little case that protects it, because whenever you drop it, whenever you've got things that you would lose, you keep them right in the case. I think it's worth paying a little bit of extra for an item, for a tool that comes with its own protective case. Next up, we've got liquid stitch, and I'm going to throw in super glue as well. So whenever you've got a small tear, you've got a loose thread, you've got something coming undone, you can use liquid stitch to stop it in its tracks. Now, what's interesting is you can also do that on super glue, and you can simply just, again, that loose thread, just put some super glue on it, and all of a sudden, you don't have to worry about it unthreading. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. This is great for any type of white shoe or sneaker. So you use that Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and it basically is a bit of an abrasive, and it's going to go in there and it's going to get rid of any of those stains. It does a great job. There are also suede erasers. So if you've got suede shoes, you got to get the tools which are going to protect them and take care of them. And let's talk about the top secret tool to protect your footwear. What you want to find is a solution that you can put on your shoes that is hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means that it's going to push away the water. Now, anything with a wax base is going to be great. It's going to do a good job of keeping and creating a layer of protection on the shoe. But what if you've got shoes made from a lighter color leather, or maybe a leather that's a bit more delicate? In that case, always make sure to test whatever product you put on them on the tongue of the shoe to see if it discolors at all. And silicone, those sprays are actually pretty good as long as you apply after every couple wears. They do wear off very quickly. Next up, let's talk about the shoe tree. Not really a top secret, but a tool that most men do not use. And that's too bad, because when you use a shoe tree, you actually maintain the shape of the shoe, which it can lose its shape after every wear. But all of a sudden you put that shoe tree in there and it's going to maintain the shape of the shoe, and they're going to last a lot longer. Next up, we've got the shoe horn. The point of the shoe horn is when you put your shoes on, you do not damage this back heel area. This is just going to prematurely age your shoe. All of a sudden, it's just, they're going to look bad. They're going to start to get bend marks in here. And I think it makes the shoes a lot easier to put on in general. Next, we've got collar stays. You're going to see two main types out there, plastic and metal. The point of the collar stay is to give your collar some shape. Now, here's the deal with plastic. I like it over metal, even though it's not as rigid. It really comes down to if you forget they're in there and you wash them. Plastic collar stays are not going to damage your shirt. Metal collar stays can rip or tear your shirt. Stain removers. This is a top secret weapon that so few guys utilize. Okay, so they've got stain removal pens, they've got sprays. The key here is strategic placement, because a stain will set very quickly, and it's about speed, it's about reaction. So whenever you spill that coffee on yourself, you open up your drawer, you've got that stain pen. Guys, it's all about speed, it's all about taking action here. So on average, men are taller than women. So whenever you meet a woman, she immediately kind of looks up a bit, and what does she notice? Your nose hair coming right out. No, you do not want that. Guys, this is a nose hair trimmer. Use it once a week, make it part of your routine. So it's getting cool. You pull out that great looking sweater you bought last year, and all of a sudden you notice you've got pilling all over that sweater. Guys, make your sweaters look great. Sweater shavers, they work. They're awesome. Sweater stones, they work as well. And if you don't want to even buy one of those, use a disposable razor, run it over a sweater. It will get rid of the pilling. RFID shielding. So if you've got a credit card, it has a chip, you can actually have your information accessed. RFID shielding, whether it be just a basic shield that goes over the credit cards, or if you actually look at clothing, and they do have clothing, they've got wallets, they have bags that are RFID shield, so when you're traveling, that information can't be swiped. All right, gents, what'd you think? Did you learn something new? Let me know down in the comments, and if you want more, 100 style tips in less than 7 minutes. Yes, you read that right, guys. This video I blow through, and I give you tons of other style tips. And don't forget, go check out kk&jay. I'm linking to them down in the description. I absolutely love this company, and they've even got pairs that if you're not even going to wear socks, guess what? They've still got you covered. These will wrap around your ankle. So if you're going to, you're in a hot area, you're wearing no-show socks, and you still want to keep that shirt tucked in, they've got you covered over at kk&jay. So the question is, can you actually shave with a sweater shaver? No, I'm not. Oh, yeah. It didn't cut me, did it? No, that's good. I should have had a mirror. Where's my mirror? I need to find that mirror.